And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. C.J. McCollum is looking to evolve his game. He said, quote, I can get out of bed and get 20. Now I need to score efficiently, make my teammates better.
Well, looking to show how he can impact winning, Allie. Thanks for that. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn.
I did not mean to pass it to him.
Pelicans starting group. Jones and Ingram run the wings. Larry Nance is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's McCollum at point guard. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. And after a long offseason,
new Brooklyn.
NBA basketball is back. Doris, two of the
Sorry,
best
Larry
words
Nance
in hoops.
Jr.
Opening night.
I've been waiting for tonight for months, BA. The start of a long, incredible journey that is the NBA season. We know there will be twists and turns. Tonight won't make a season, but boy, it's good to be back.
Shot's good by McCollum.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible.
McCollum against Lowry. Launches a three. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent.
I guess I was supposed to be setting the screen up top.
Especially when you give him that kind of room.
Once he came all the way over here.
Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum with it. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. McCollum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're defending the pick and roll. You have to stop the ball, especially when it's C.J. McCollum controlling it.
George against Ingram.
Hey, ball.
Collins outside. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer. Collins has got 5 now.
Well, Paul George is such a solid
I was just moving over.
player. This guy can score at an elite level, and he passes it well.
Come on. Why is it so bad with the defense, bro? Not letting me get in the proper position.
Want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
And it's good. 2 points.
I tried to help.
Well, not to be denied, right? Jonas Valanciunas takes a hit and still finishes through contact.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Better hit that.
Lowry's got his second basket on the night.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's McCollum.
You going, Larry?
Outside Jones. Back to McCollum. The three from Valanciunas. Drills it from deep. 5
Jonas.
points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started. Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Paul George. And at the line, 1 time.
We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
McCollum against Lowry. Fires from deep. And the Nets, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It is not letting John Collins play
Jones,
proper defense. It is not letting me control him on the defensive end that well.
Bridges against Jones. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas finds McCollum. Up and over Lowry.
I didn't think about. I was so busy worried about trying to.
Moves like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Collins against Nance. To the middle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Nance. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Knocks down the
I guess he thought I was going to step out. Nah, this your man.
It helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Lowry. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Lowry's got 11.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
George against Ingram. From 13, he hits the back iron and sinks it. He's got 5.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
George outside. Pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter here. Jones, the pass to McCollum. Outside Jones. Up top, Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Lowry. McCollum. Blocked!
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness.
Ouch. I thought that was Paul George that got the block.
Phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Ingram. 5 points in the game. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Nets with the lead.
I had played another game,
Lowry outside.
but I had forgot to start recording it. Okay, Lowry, what the
7
hell?
feet. And there's another one for the Nets.
You back in Toronto,
They
man?
have no answer defensively inside.
He think he Kyrie.
7 of 9.
That's why.
Solid percentage so
The
far.
playbook, I guess.
And here's Ingram. Inside. Here's Nance. It's deflected. They retain possession. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry, the pass to George. And the jam by George.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Sims, he's checked in for Claxton. John Collins comes in for Tillman. And it's
Damn, I don't think I ever been taken out before the
Lowry.
end of the first quarter. And we starting this bullshit. Out the damn corner.
Here's Ntilikina. Collins up top. Bridges outside. Collins setting the pick for Bridges. Over Hayes. Nice touch on the back shot. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter. Here we are, opening night, and these players, Steve, are just about as excited as the fans.
You love it, Kevin. Preseason is over. Game one, it starts the real season. And yes, you want to get off to a great
So
start.
it changes announcers even in the middle of the game.
Brandon Ingram's out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Hernan Gomez. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard.
Why did it turn me backward, bro?
Damn.
Damn.
Ntilikina's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the
Frank.
paint.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
Why is it? Come on, man. Damn.
The key for Ntilikina
Animations, bro.
with confidence, especially when it comes to his perimeter game.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
George with the bucket.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
McCollum outside. And he overshot that.
I didn't think you were going to miss that
Easy
one.
chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by McCollum. The shot's good from Ntilikina. Ntilikina's got his third basket of the night right there.
Y'all really thinking y'all Kyrie out here.
Defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now Daniels still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hernan Gomez. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
Ntilikina passes to George. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. And he gets the bucket. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's McCollum. He's got 15. Got a piece of it. Collins in the post. Working on Hayes. And
Damn it.
call the foul.
I'm
So
going
a
to foul
chance
out,
on
bro.
the line
I'm
for
trying to
one
get the
more
damn
coming up.
dunk.
That sends John Collins to the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nets.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Now, here's Richardson.
Now, he's supposed to be playing Zion. Why is he all the way out here on the damn perimeter? Because I know they didn't have the playbook set up for Zion to be standing out on the perimeter the whole damn time.
Josh Richardson, he gives you another guy that can extend the defense.
From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type, plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster. Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
But yeah, I was playing another game. I forgot to hit record, and it was a blowout anyway.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half, and it's in there.
I decided not to help. The score already blown out.
Trying to keep his team afloat.
To the inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination.
Well, same thing here. We get to the fourth quarter, I'll say halfway through the third, and it's still looking bad. We'll just simulate to the end.
Seconds left now here in the second. Ingram kicks to McCullough. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Ntilikina looking it over. And that one, good. Ntilikina's got 12 points in the game.
Not allowing the defense to bother him. When Ntilikina is near the rim, he's really good at keeping his composure.
Here's McCollum with the drive. Yep, it counts. McCollum's got 21 in the game.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
I think I'm going to give them like the Heat playbook.
Thanks very much, John. You are having your way inside the paint. What's allowing you to be so effective?
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The Heat with Wade, Bosh, and LeBron. Give them their playbook.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
I think I also saw it say,
Gaining Zion Williamson.
How many times are we going to
switching
show
focus
that down?
now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Nets.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement. Guys are getting in the right spots and space.
I think it also said play through
just an
start.
Incredible first half display. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
92%. They're 71%. Why is no defense being played?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, C.J. McCollum has been
If we get to 20, we definitely going to simulate.
He's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
John Collins is out there with Paul George. Then there's Lowry. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. McCollum, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. An explosive leaper, Collins, hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam cam.
I didn't know that was not up there.
Here's Jones. Valanciunas with the ball. Here's McCollum. Hits from the high post. And that's 23 points for C.J. McCollum.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
He lobs it up.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Lowry kicks to George. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. 13 points for George.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a blowout now.
And a half into it. Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum outside from deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Damn.
And it goes
He came and went so damn fast.
Last touch by Lowry.
And here we can check out the story on Jonas Valanciunas.
Spoon.
Last season, he played outstanding and a great touch around.
That was Teresa Witherspoon over there on the bench.
Goal percentage.
I think that was
He was
Teresa
a top 10
Witherspoon.
rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Now here's McCollum. 25 points in the game. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter. Lowry passes to Thomas. He feeds it to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Every season,
That was awkward,
Collins has
the way they
a
were making
few
a move.
games where he puts up huge numbers. This is one of those nights.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. It's a 16-point game. Five to shoot. Hands in the high post.
I shouldn't even jump at him.
That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Facing up from mid-range, George could have tried to drive, but takes what the defense gives him.
Thomas against Jones. Valanciunas dishes to McCollum over Lowry. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from McCollum.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. New Orleans making some changes here. Murphy's checked in, and Lewis subbed in for C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, only about 11. I guess we'll play it out. You know, I mean, it was only 1 bucket difference.
Pelicans trail by 11. So for New Orleans right now, running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Gomez out there with Hayes. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. Here's Alvarado. 6 on the shot clock, and he trims the lead to single digits.
And coming down,
they wouldn't even let me stay in front of him.
Still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now here is George. There's the pick. Fires the 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
Outside, Jones. Gomez with a screen for Jones. Into the lane. Pass to Gomez. Over Claxton. That's tipped.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Outside Collins. Bridges outside. Lobbed up there for Collins.
I didn't know you was doing that.
Go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Ingram. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
This speaks to Ingram's confidence. He knows he has this shot in his bag.
That's leading by 10. Lowry kicks to Bridges. It's George on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Collins. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 7 for him tonight. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes. Sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks. And timely, they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll head to pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
Here's Lowry. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Down low, here's Claxton up and in on the layup.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive.
They had a good balance of inside, outside.
Nail into the coffin.
Here's Jones following the bucket by the Nets. It's good.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well. Nets
leading by 10. Lowry passes to Bridges. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Collins.
I was calling for the lob, dang it.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, John Collins.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk.
That is so weird with the damn defense.
David, thanks. And so it's New Orleans with it. Following the bucket by the Nets. Jones from outside. Collins grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 14. It's good from about 19 feet. McCollum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Look how mobile and quick CJ is. Terrific at making fast decisions and pick and rolls.
And Collins gets double teamed. On the wing, Bridges to the paint. Here's George. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And the basket by McCollum.
Such a talented offensive player. CJ is dangerous from deep.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Lowry kicks to Collins.
Damn it.
Bridges outside. Here's Claxton and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? McCollum against Lowry. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. Over Lowry. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. McCollum's got 7 now in this quarter.
If you let McCollum get off a mid-range J, it's going in.
Here's George. Passes it to Lowry.
Oh, my fuck!
Back to George.
Damn, man.
Bridges outside.
Didn't call for that.
Down to 5 on the shot.
Called for it earlier when they wouldn't let me get around the damn teammate.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The D has to know where PG is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
1:07 left to play in the final quarter. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nets.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Collins.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm.
Oh, my God. What the?
That rubbed off on his teammates.
See what I'm be talking about? Just animation, just stupid, bro.
Now, here's George. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They lead by 14. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution. But let's see out of the timeout.
Substitutions on the court.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. PG, you guys look confident out there, and especially yourself. How were you so effective offensively?
I just kept moving.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again.
Well,
and that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right. Let's see. I want to get more rebounds, man. I might have to turn up the time instead of playing 6-minute quarters. Damn, he had when did he have 38, bro? What game was this at? Did I? Wait, did I just... Okay, I didn't go the wrong direction. I didn't even know they had these on her. All right, let's see. Next game. Oh, hell, I don't know why I was sitting there thinking it was only 3 more games to play. All right, Knicks and Grizzlies.